So, hello everyone, welcome to the new day, new vlog, new country, new city, Barcelona in Spain. Let's see the entry first and how I reached here. So, I think my bus is finally about to reach to the bus stop, and I can see the glimpse of the city now. You can see, and I think I'm almost here in Carrer de Alabay stop.
Pasajeros de Barcelona, Barcelona.
Okay, so finally we are here. You can see, and now I have to get out. Okay, so now I am out here in Barcelona finally with this bus. So from here I have to get my baggages out as well. So finally my luggages are also out now, and as you can see with this Flixbus I finally reached to Barcelona, and now I have to go to a place. Where I'm going I'll tell you that, but first let's move out of here. So see, this is how this entire bus stop area looks like, and I would say the Flixbus reached here on time. The right time was 7 a.m. on 5 minutes actually, and it reached well within the time limit, although I think there was some delay, but somehow I think the guy managed. And the bus stop where I'm currently is called Barcelona North. This is written here as well, and now I think I have to take the lift first of all to go on that side. So with this lift I reached this side, and now I think this is the exit point there, and there is this other way as well. So some people who want to go that side, they can use this path, but I think I'll get out of this way. And now here you can also see the glimpse of the city. Oh, you can notice one bus is also here, some of the taxis are here, so one can use that as well. And the bus with which I arrived has also departed for the next stops. From here you can notice different buses. The entire bus stop area is visible, and I'm walking towards this end. Why? Because the place that where I have to go, where I would be staying, is in a walking distance, so it's nearby. I checked on maps, so I'm getting the network as well, so it's good. And if I talk about the weather, then I think in the bus it was showing 27 degrees Celsius, and now it feels good. When I departed from Germany it was quite windy, but I think it's manageable now. And while walking I can see different apartment buildings here in this area. Looks quite different, and randomly I noticed a doner kebab shop. That's quite interesting. See on that end, although I think it is closed now, but now I have to cross the road, and this is how this area looks like. It's written Peña Barcelonista Sin Cops. I think I read it good. And as I'm walking, this entire view looks so good here. Morning time, and it is almost 7:20 right now. And one thing that I notice here are all these drawings, graffitis on these walls as well. Okay, now I have to cross and see. While passing by I can see the majestic view of Sagrada Familia. This was quite random. I did not expected that. And you can say the VR and next bike of Barcelona are also here. You can see that. We have also talked about the transportation in Germany playlist, so you can watch related videos in that as well. And the area where I'm currently in is called Exempla, and I think I'll keep my baggages in. I'll go to the place where I have to go, and then we'll connect in some time. Now if I show you one view, then see, this entire view of the city looks so good, and the reflection of the sun on the sea is just superb. Looks so beautiful, this entire scenery. And now I have with me Jessica from Barcelona. How are you doing, Jessica?
We're doing very well.
Good
His
to
hand, not because he's very tight.
yeah, but good to see her. We'll meet her again when she's back.
Jessica's back.
And cut to now I'm in front of Sagrada Familia. How I reached there? Why? Because I finally got my T-Mobility ticket. What's the story? What are the details? What are the insights? You will see that in a different vlog, which will be dedicated to this whole experience, why I had to come to Sagrada Familia for my T-Mobility ticket. Someone is passing by as well, but it's good. Finally I have the transportation card with me, and now I'll switch to another place which is near to the National Police Station in Barcelona. Why I came here? Because I needed to get the entry stamp, or you can say the declaration stamp. I have made a separate video about that. After T-Mobility, you can watch that video as well, where I'll share the insights of the entire process which was held for me to get this stamp from the National Police Station here. So I came to Saint Martin and now I'll return from here because from Sagrada Familia I took a metro to come to Saint Martin and now the process is done. Now I'm thinking to go back. Although now I'll show you the glimpse of Saint Martin metro station as well. Although the vlog that I made regarding the declaration stamp, and that you will also see my first time experience in Barcelona metro. So you will watch that. Now let's go towards the metro station. Okay, from here I have to cross the road. Although I have to go to that side, but now you know what? I see the glimpse of Lidl. So I'm thinking now let's get some things from Lidl as well. Okay, so from here is the entry. So we have to go down from here. Looks good. Entry is from this end. Things are in Spanish, but now I remembered the Lidl which we had in Kurt Schumacher Straße as well. That was in Germany, but this one is in Spain. But yeah, some of the things looks familiar. And now you can see some of the bread options are also quite different than in Germany. And you can notice here different types of drinks are there as well. So I also got some things now. Let's go towards the billing counter, which is right here. So now I have the stuff with me. Sometimes it reminds me of Midkata, Dankeschön, but this is Spain. So you can, if you can, then you can speak Spanish. Otherwise English is also good. And now let's finally, from here I'll take the exit. And the weather looks good, quite sunny. And now I've crossed the road. Here you can see there's a lift to go towards the metro station. And you can notice the name of the metro station as well here. Lift has finally arrived. And now this is the entry point of the station. I'll go from this end. The gate is open now. You can notice Monumental is written there. I have to go at that stop. Okay, so on the other track there is one metro. I think I have to wait for some time to get the metro to Monumental. Here you can notice this map as well. And the metro has finally arrived. And I'm inside this metro now, you can see. Now I got out of the metro, but I'm at different stop called Tetuan. And I was doing something and I realized that Monumental is just the stop before this. So I think I'll take another metro towards this Badalona direction to go to Monumental. So for different directions there are these different tunnels which are marked. Okay, so this metro is finally here. I'll take this. So finally I'm at this correct stop and now we'll go out of this metro station. So from this end. Okay, so as I exit from here, I think this is the station from where this T-Mobility or TOV card journey started. I tried to come here, tried that whether I can buy it from here or not, and then got some information. For that you have to watch the public transportation or the T-Mobility TOV card vlog where I have discussed all the details and all the insight. And as I come out of this metro station, you can see the glimpse of Sagrada Familia as well. And this is the Monumental building. So this I realize now that this Monumental, right, the Monumental metro station, also the Sagrada Familia are quite in a walkable distance. That's why I was able to, when I did not had any card or any ticket with me, I was able to walk to Sagrada Familia, and then from there I got my T-Mobility card. We'll try to visit this amazing place as well sometime, but now I think I need some rest and I need to get ready. I tried to do these documentation work, like I said, the mobility card which was required for transportation, and also the declaration stamp, because I think these are the important things that one has to do when they arrive first time in Barcelona in Spain. So let's take some break and then we'll connect.
So, hello.
It's evening time and now Jesse is back from his office. How are you, Jesse?
Now better because I finished working.
Yeah, and I'm at Jessica's place and you can see this entire view. What is this called?
Glorious.
And you went from there itself to take the metro, and there also we checked the ticket, but it was fine. And
It's only like 7 minutes walk. from
yeah,
here.
yeah, and the view from this apartment is just superb. If you want to tell about it, Jesse.
Yeah, I mean, if you turn the camera around, you're gonna see like a very nice view.
See, from okay, from this end, all this, and you told what is on that side, the plaza there.
There's Plaza de España, and the mountain over there, it's called the Montjuic
Yeah.
mountain.
Yeah,
And there on the beach side, there's like the W. This one, I don't know if I could show it.
yeah. Okay, and it looks so good. And finally, this is the very first vlog in Barcelona, and that too with the ambassador of Barcelona.
Oh, and you can stalk people very good. You can like look down like.
Yeah, the entire area. And this area is called
Eixample.
Example.
But I'm pretty sure the Spanish people spell it a bit different. Eixample.
So-
But Nishant,
What?
what's please in Spanish?
Per favor.
Very good.
It was good?
Yes.
Oh.
And thank you.
Thank you, gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias and pardon and pardon.
Pardon.
Pardon, and there was one more. Midkata bita. What was that?
Con tarjeta, por favor.
Contareta pro favora. So,
Por favor.
so it's good. I'm learning Spanish with Jessica as well.
He
And
needs to. I mean, you're in Spain. What do you expect? Of course, you have
Yeah.
to speak Spanish.
Yeah, and so good to see Jessica after so much good amount of time. Finally, after ESN,
Yes.
from Kaiserslautern to Barcelona
Exactly.
to Spain, and now we'll have some food,
Now
which
we're
is
gonna eat the salad of
the
Nissan.
the salad of Nishan. No, the salad. So let's have it. And the very first vlog.
Peace
Namaste.
and out.
Namaste.
Namaste. Adios.
Namaste Barcelona.
Adios, amigos.
Namaste Barcelona. The
And
first
amigas.
day in Spain in Barcelona with Jessica as well. Stay tuned. We'll talk later. And see these things we got here. The breads are here. Salad is there. And now I'll show you the view around. This is how this entire area looks like. You can see this building. Beautiful architecture. The entire view of Barcelona. And there is the sea. Looks so magnificent. So good, so dreamy, so majestic. Love it. So now we'll have our, you can say, evening snack, evening food. And as I said, I'm staying at Jessica's place, so it's good. I would like to thank her. The very first day of mine in Barcelona and Spain is with her. You can say the brand ambassador of Barcelona, because she also went to Barcelona sometime, and now she's here. So it's good to interact with her. And now I'll finish this food and then maybe we'll connect. So I hope you watched the whole video from the entry till now. And see from the balcony this amazing view. The entire night light, you can say, of Barcelona is visible here. Looks so good. So I hope you have enjoyed this overall vlog of today's day. You can say the very first day, very first time in Spain, in Barcelona. And I also talked about several parts. For example, how I got my T-Mobility in a separate video. It will come out. You can watch that, and after that the video regarding the declaration stamp will come out. So you can watch these respective videos as well by thanking each and every person. Jessica, again, I'll end this vlog now. And after this T-Mobility and declaration stamp vlog, and another interesting vlog is gonna come out. I will say I'm gonna shoot it today itself, because it's almost 1 o'clock now and I have to go. Or if I give you a hint, then I'm going to a different city for a festival in some hours, you can say, and it's gonna be interesting and surprising. So stay tuned for all these updates. So rest, like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Bye bye, ciao ciao, namaste, chalo, adios. See you in new day, new vlog. Also, you can go to different playlists and watch videos according to your interest. In some days I'll be launching some new playlists regarding Barcelona, regarding Spain, and also you'll get to know that why I'm in Barcelona. So stay tuned. Bye bye.